Man, it's Vlad TV, Wack 100, Aaron the Plumber. Drama just continues on back and forth. A lot of flip-floppery, man. And I'll tell you, though, the real story in all this might be how thirsty Adam22 is for the internet drama, for the let's just get to some bullish. That's all it is. That's all anything's about. That's it. You know, like, it's just nasty work, right? Like Adam out here just thirsting for that drama like a internet IG thought insta hoe drama queen. But Adam thirsting McGurston, Aaron the Plumber seemingly flip-flopping, changing every day, trolling or whatever.
Wack 100, you bitch ass nigga. Niggas wanna kill my mom. Mama's kids, we don't give a fuck who it is, cuz. Line up the thing. Wack gonna go first. Donut, nigga, you gonna go second. Ray J, you gonna go third, nigga. And if niggas don't line up the thing, nigga, I'm going to the police, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm performing a Handy Baby concert. Pop out, nigga. I got real gang members, the Crips on the north side, nigga. We all coming together, nigga. And Wack don't line up the thing. Nigga, I'm suing Ray J. I'm suing Wack. I'm going to the fullest extent with this shit, man.
From being G as can be to telling to I'm gonna tell, I don't even know, man. And then Wack just doing what he do, right? One day is he gonna get at someone with some paperwork. The next day he's sitting down with you like we just saw with Charleston White. No integrity, no one's standing on nothing, standing for anything, meaning anything, man. It's just all a ish show. Someone commented that the other day. They were really right. But now in the latest of all this, you see Wack 100 back to exposing them, right? Quote unquote, going to expose them. And he ain't submitting to no extortion. And we'll get to the other ish where he was going to expose his paperwork. Then he fell back, man, right? But people, this is a Vlad and a Aaron the Plumber text exchange. Vlad didn't call your pops. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna lie, I got this woman from Congress. She linked me with this attorney. We was gonna tap Ray J on a civil suit. She said she got him easy. He can shoot me some loot and I'll put an end to that or roll the dice. And you see Wack saying, what did he say? I want to submit. Do what you gonna do. I'ma do what I'm going to do. You sure was just on my phone trying to extort or do business. I ain't never been slow. And then here, so he can troll with a threat and I troll back and he's a victim. Nah, I will never be extorted. We just gonna be at each other. My legal team, pretty good. This shit's crazy, man. Like, you just really seeing it lately with some of this stuff. Like, it's all bullish. It's all petty, childish games. That's why, like, you got to look at the clownery from these individuals, man. Like, I get it. Everyone's trying to get a bag, but there's just a lot of whole games going on, man. There's really no other way to put it. But, so yeah, like he was saying in that one clip, we going to sue Ray J. We going to sue this dude. We going to fade you. We're going to put you in jail. You know what I mean? And then the other flip-floppery with Vlad where, and had him getting thirsty on it. But then next we got Wack say, I don't know about all that. Let me get in front of him. I'll call them. Again, bunch of shit that he has nothing, that has nothing to do with me. I'm on my way to him now. Okay, the agreement, are you good with this? 20 versus 1 boxing match. Aaron the Plumber versus Donut. We set a guarantee and percent of back end. And then he says, nah, no back end on 20 versus 1 boxing match. I will propose to my management team in the morning. Now listen, this is what's crazy too with the Vlad stuff where it's, oh, I don't want to go on there. Then I do want to go on there. I'm going to do it for free. And you'll see him say that clear as can be. It'll be greater later. I'll go free. Then next thing you know, he's calling Vlad a slave master and trying to beat him in the head and rob him, man. Like, yo, this guy is like the game in so many ways. Wack should really sign this guy, man. It'd be right on the same vibe. Just to like with Stitches, where Wack socked Stitches out and created this whole internet persona, and then they were doing business together. So much bozoery on here. Nah, just back end guarantee and a back end. We can knock it all down the same day. No extra dues, no crowds, just crew your immediate, you got a gym in the Valley. Then he says, 7,500 for the 20 verse 1, and I will run the play by my team. We not going to a gym you selected will be one from my boxing management team in LA or wherever. We will pick the venue. Then Wack says, I'll send you the gym owned by some Russians who train Blueface. I don't do BS. Everything will be on paper. Valley is neutral to you and him. I'll send spot to you. I'm not going to do no ish. Got to be clean and respectable. And then we want to do all this either same day or back-to-back days. Got to combine them. So it's just all a lot of BS. And Wack will leak stuff out one day, and then another day it ain't going that way. And we're going to get to that, like I said, where things changed up. And Adam was so in his feelings. Like I said, he was acting like such a drama queen. Couldn't wait. He was talking about it all week. This was just like a week or two ago, right? If y'all recall this, where things went bad with Aaron the Plumber and Vlad, like I was just talking about. And that word came out. There was some paperwork on him, man. He was telling. But by the recent ish here where he's saying, we gonna put the police on you, fade you, sue you, I don't think he really cares at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I always put out there, like, some cats just ain't street like that. Some are. It's like, I don't know, man. Things is so different. The vibe be switching up.
Punish the snitches. No, man. Let them tell. Air them out. By the way, can we talk about Aaron the Plumber?
You hear Adam. We got to punish the snitches, man. It's just out of hand these days with the BS, the games, man. You see some cats talking about Adam's washed. Now he's obsessed with the paperwork, man. After indictments go down because of all the gang-ish and tomfoolery that he has on the channel, and people done ran up in there with the strap on Adam. He's done had his wife piped down. The craziest too isn't even just the Jason Love, y'all know that, right? Other dude who won Pipe My Wife, whatever it's called, the reality show, For the Love of Lena. Yo, Adam was fist bumping them as they were Trizane and his wife, man. It's crazy. But we gotta punish the snitches. Like, shut up, Adam.
What is it talking about? So you've been talking about him all damn week. Was that already was the fact, okay, and how long into this Vlad interview that you have that's currently being rolled out do we have to wait before we get to the Aaron the Plumber thing? Is it like towards the end or something? I thought you guys were gonna start with that. Yeah, jump it up.
Well, I mean, I don't really, I talked to Aaron after that. And
describe his paperwork for us. And
I don't know about that.
This is where the hoish thirsting begins. Adam so just turned up and excited for this. He had even been announcing it prior to this.
Aaron the Plumber gets on the flight, flies his ass out to New York, stays in the hotel room. The next morning, supposed to go do the Vlad TV interview, goes ghost. Does not respond to Vlad. Now, if you know Vlad, Vlad's about his bread. Vlad had security there, which was one of Aaron the Plumber's requests. When you think about the flight and the hotel, even just Vlad's time that he thought that he was doing this thing that day, he's got to pay for the filmer guy to be there. In Vlad's words, he's out about $2,000 for this whole thing, $2,500. Vlad hits me up pissed, asking me, does Aaron the Plumber have a reputation of this type of shit, etc. My response was that we have had, Aaron the Plumber is weird because we'll be having a conversation about doing content together, and then he'll just kind of ghost me. Like we'll send a bunch of messages back and forth rapidly, and then I'll be like, okay, you want to do that thing today? And then he'll just stop responding. So this does seem to be kind of his thing. Aaron the Plumber basically goes on social media and starts bragging about it, saying, hey, Vlad, you didn't pay me enough. You had me all the way in the back of the plane. The seat didn't recline, etc. So Aaron's pissed that Vlad is trying to expose him. And even when I messaged Aaron and wrote LOL, why you doing my boy Vlad like that? Instantly, Aaron's pissed that Vlad, he was even having this conversation with people, even telling his friends that from his perspective, he got scammed. So then Aaron the Plumber posts the conversation on his Instagram story, which included Vlad's phone number.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So all of a sudden, Vlad's getting, a million calls and texts from all the Aaron the Plumber fans, plumbers all over the world. And Vlad is a vengeful god.
He goes into his bag, starts having conversations with people, and I cannot spoil it. I've been sworn to secrecy, but apparently within the next day or two, we are going to have a clip dropping on Vlad's channel of him having a conversation with Wack in which paperwork of a kind is coming out that realistically, from what I've seen and the confidence that Vlad seems to have about this, the confidence that Wack seems to have about this, Aaron the Plumber's reputation as a tough guy may be coming to an abrupt end.
See what I mean? He's like, oh, Aaron isn't going to be. He scammed Vlad. He's exposing messages and people's phone numbers and ish. And it's all crazy, man. You know what I mean? And Wack had the play all lined up with Vlad TV. If you've seen the interview, there ain't really much there. They just expose how Aaron the Plumber's just lying and capping. And, you know what I mean? Luggage gets lost and this, that. And he's just doing total another thing online. You know what I mean? It's just all... That's what I'm saying, man. This shit has just gotten crazy these days where it's just too much at some point with all this bullish, you know what I mean? But, like, for real, y'all, comment if you're just with some of these motherfuckers, you're like, man, this shit is just washed and watered down. And, like, for some individuals, right, they're not long for this, I don't think. You know, I mean, I ain't the biggest cat out here, nothing like that, but I'm saying, like, I don't think they're going to have that long of a run. Like, if it was just Adam22 and it wasn't the no jumper and all the other ish, I think he would have been started to fall off himself or whatever. And it ain't like, let's not act like we don't know everyone's at this point. It's just like watching the dumpster fire and the clownery and just how ludicrous and ridiculous it all is. But just peep it. Again, this is all the thirstiness. Like, you heard Wack, oh, I don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? Prior to what we're seeing here in the beginning with all this, he's trying to extort me or whatever. Last round, they were about to expose him on Vlad, but Wack backed off it for some reason. But here we are back again now, man. It's just a 3-rig circus of bullish, and Adam22 is so hoishly thirsty for more.
Oh, now you're trying to act like you don't care?
Oh, yeah,
that clip it. Wait. I just had a realization. You told Vlad to take it out of the interview.
I didn't tell Vlad.
Oh, you so did. Because the first clip is them talking about Aaron the Plumber, so I'm 100% thinking that. Clip number 2.
Oh, you so did. Corny.
It's going to be where they air out the paperwork.
I asked Aaron the Plumber why he didn't go. He said he didn't have no clothes, he lost his clothes, so on and so forth, right? But I think what happened, he started letting people get in his head about what he shouldn't go do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you negotiated, he flew you out, that would have been a good look for you. These other people, they probably never got an invite to Vlad. Right. You get what I'm saying? So he's like, Wack, Cass kept telling me I shouldn't do it.
That's the truth comes out.
You shouldn't have listened to it. He said, you know, he lost his clothes, so he didn't have his clothes. He upset. He said he a couple grand of clothes in his bag or whatever. And I think the nigga was just frustrated, and he might have been by himself.
So you told Vlad not to put that clip up.
So again, y'all, we see the messages and all that flat out and what Aaron the Plumber is saying, and it's just, it ain't adding up, and I don't even think it's like righteous trolling or anything like that. It's type goofy if you ask me. And like I said, I think these influencer boxing matches are treated ash, man. You guys remember that I'm Tyrone, the Phil HD, and what was his name, Big Bodie or Big Brody? Terrible, garbage ass fight. In these 20 verse 1, this shit is just all stupid, man. And I think, you know, again, he's switching it all up. It comes off as goofy, but I think Wack is right. It would have been a good look for him. It would have helped him, you know, grow momentum exponentially in his reach and everything like that. You know what I mean? People get a little bit of a wave in this social network-ish like Aaron has, but then start doing dumb-ish and all that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I want to know your guys' thoughts about it all. Aaron the Plumber, what he's been doing, this whole thing, like just his whole get down period as far as the content creation. And then Adam, Wack, Vlad, all this other ish, and seems the guy's highly insecure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. He's like I said, Wack should sign this guy. He could run a play like he's the game's cousin or the game's people. He seems to be bipolar as fuck, just like him. But here again, though, you see, Adam was just so thirsting on this paperwork party. It just is corny and just, again, it's just all nasty work and buffoonery.
Put what clip out?
The clip of you guys talking about Aaron the Plumber's paperwork, which I already know that you talked about on that episode. So if it's not in that episode, then you are compromised. You're just like Hack. You're compromised.
No, we talked about, and I got it, the emails. Because at first his manager tried to get some money. Vlad said he had no money for him.
Yeah.
So the manager said, okay, he can't come. You get what I'm saying?
So Vlad says, I'll buy you a plane ticket and a hotel room.
No.
Aaron says, okay.
No. Aaron texts Vlad back and says, hey, I'm looking at this email thread. I fired my manager. I want to come to your platform.
What do you need a manager for?
I mean,
20 versus 1s, basically.
Must be getting booked.
Answer an email account. Things that like a influencer can't possibly be expected to do, I guess.
Must be getting booked.
You'd think that would be pretty easy.
So he got paperwork of just skipping out on the interview. He got paperwork.
No, he got paperwork because he got shot and he fucking told the cops who did it.
Shit,
Well, Wack is acting funny as hell now because Wack was gonna be so excited talking about this, and now look at him.
Adam,
He's a librarian all of a sudden.
Adam, look, Adam. He never said he was a gangster. What's wrong with him telling that?
I think he used to.
Nah, he was a plumber.
He used to be banging all kinds of.
Man, he was a plumber.
He's from Stockton. You don't just get out of Stockton without having to join a gang. We got the war zone out there.
Somebody shot him. He got kids.
He got shot in Oklahoma or some shit.
But he got kids.
Oh, why do we keep saying that? Everybody got kids.
So we got some business set up. I put him on the phone with Donald.
Oh my God, here we go.
So you got business. Then you got compromise. Then you got business with somebody with paperwork. Then you got business with somebody with paperwork.
Aaron the Plumber was saying Wack today to me in the DMs.
Y'all see what I mean, though, right? Like, we already know that Adam is the kind of guy that's gonna have a reality show to, hey, whoever wins, you get to smash my wife with me and we're gonna fist bump during it. You know what I mean? Who cuck himself out to the world for the Jason Love entertainment pause and all this other. It's just, we already know all this about Adam, but even with all that and everything where we're at, this is just a bit ludicrous to see talking about compromised, and who cares that he's got a family? Well, everyone does. And like, yo, you're just looking real extra goofy reaching here, and it's just, I don't know, it's like every time you think that this guy can't be more morally bankrupt than he already is, you see some ish like this. And then Wack 100, you look at all the drama and bullish that he does, which is a bit preposterous and goofy and cratered out like a motherfucker. But it's like in this situation, he's looking like the realest individual in the universe next to Adam22. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Just the thirst level is just out of control, man. So hit the comments, let me know. Like, he said you're compromised. He just wants the bullish. People just really got to stop fucking with him, man. For real. So hit the comments, let me know what you think about it all, the goofiness, what you think about this situation too. Like, you see how it all played out, where now today, even through this whole thing, Wack thought he was gonna squeeze a little more business out of it or something like that, and we're right back where we were with Adam the Plumber, flip-flopping, name dropping, and getting all bipolar out like a game verse. You know, speaking of that too, we would have seen the game going at Wack 100 by this point if he didn't have that Rose Mode tape, man. That's another thing about Wack, the dirty politician plays behind the scenes. But that's gonna do it for this one. Hit the comments. Look forward to talking to y'all all about this situation. If you're new over here, it's all about hearing from you guys, the people. And yeah, let's discuss it. Subscribe to the channel, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace and God bless. And don't turn into a thirsty McGursty hoe like Adam.